Welcome back to the B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the captivating twists and turns awaiting us on The Bold and the Beautiful for Friday, May 2nd. From heartfelt celebrations and simmering romantic tensions to shocking revelations and hidden secrets, this episode promises a roller coaster of emotions. Let's unpack the drama surrounding Will Spencer and Electra Forrester's evolving connection, Luna Nozawa's cunning maneuvers, and the stunning developments in Liam Spencer's life that leave Hope Logan reeling with questions. Will Spencer cheers Electra Forrester's triumph. Kicking off the episode, Will Spencer is absolutely beaming with pride over Electra Forrester's latest achievement. The recent fashion show was nothing short of a spectacle, with Electra and her cousin Ivy Forrester unveiling a jewelry line that dazzled the audience and critics alike. Their designs, a fusion of modern elegance and timeless charm, earned standing ovations and glowing reviews, cementing their status as rising stars in the fashion world. Will, who has been a steadfast supporter of Electra's creative journey, can't wait to shower her with compliments. As they share a quiet moment amidst the buzz of success, Will's words are laced with admiration, highlighting not just her talent but also her relentless dedication. Picture this, a cozy corner of the Forrester Creation studio, strewn with sketches and glittering prototypes, where Will's genuine praise brings a radiant smile to Electra's face as she soaks in the aftermath of her triumph. Beyond mere congratulations, there's an undercurrent of longing in Will's demeanor. He sees the celebratory high as a golden opportunity to deepen their bond. With a playful glint in his eye, Will might lean in closer, dropping subtle hints and charming quips, hoping to ignite a spark of romance. He envisions stolen kisses and whispered promises, eager to transform their friendship into something more passionate. However, Electra, ever the cautious heart, seems hesitant to rush into uncharted territory. Her focus remains on her career, and while she cherishes Will's companionship, she gently sidesteps his advances, leaving him both intrigued and frustrated. Will her reluctance stem from past heartbreaks or simply a desire to maintain professional boundaries? Only time will tell, but for now, Electra's measured pace keeps their dynamic deliciously unpredictable. Luna Nozawa's sly strategies stir the pot. Enter Luna Nozawa, a wild card in this romantic equation who isn't about to let Will slip through her fingers without a fight. Watching from the sidelines as Will and Electra share their celebratory moment, Luna's mind races with schemes to reclaim Will's attention. She's no stranger to playing the long game, and this episode reveals a shift in her approach. Gone are the overt flirtations. Instead, Luna opts for a more calculated charm offensive. Perhaps she orchestrates a chance encounter at a trendy cafe near Forrester Creations, casually mentioning a shared memory that tugs at Will's heartstrings. Or maybe she offers to help with a project at Spencer Publications, positioning herself as an indispensable confidant. Whatever her tactic, Luna's moves are subtle yet deliberate, designed to plant seeds of doubt in Will's mind about where his true feelings lie. Luna's persistence adds a layer of intrigue to the storyline, as viewers are left wondering whether her efforts will sway Will or push him closer to Electra. Her backstory hints at a deep-seated need for validation, possibly stemming from a childhood of being overlooked, which fuels her determination to win Will over. Will this desperation lead to a breakthrough or a dramatic misstep? One thing is certain. Luna's updated playbook ensures that the romance department on The Bold and the Beautiful remains a battlefield of emotions, keeping us glued to our screens for every sly glance and whispered word. Liam Spencer's heart-wrenching secret shakes things up. Shifting gears to a storyline steeped in raw emotion, Liam Spencer's ongoing health crisis takes center stage with devastating implications. B&B fans are already reeling from the bombshell of Liam's diagnosis, an inoperable brain mass that casts a dark shadow over his future. In a poignant display of strength, Liam has chosen to keep this harrowing news under wraps, confiding only in a trusted few, including Steffi Forrester and Finn. His reasoning is heartbreaking. He wants to shield his loved ones, especially his daughters Kelly and Beth, from the pain of uncertainty for as long as possible. Imagine Liam gazing at old family photos, his heart aching at the thought of not being there for their milestones, yet clinging to a sliver of hope that defies the grim reality. Despite the bleak prognosis from his medical team who paint a sobering picture of the challenges ahead, Liam refuses to surrender. He's researching alternative treatments, consulting with specialists across the country, and even exploring experimental therapies in a desperate bid to beat the odds. His determination is fueled by an unshakable love for his children. The idea of leaving Kelly and Beth fatherless is a fate he cannot accept. Every decision he makes now is colored by this fierce resolve, from late-night internet searches for medical miracles to quiet moments of prayer for more time. Yet, the weight of his condition is palpable, and the need for close monitoring becomes undeniable as his symptoms subtly worsen, perhaps a tremor in his hand or a fleeting moment of confusion that he brushes off with a forced smile. Adding to the complexity of Liam's situation is a startling development that catches Hope Logan completely off guard. In a pragmatic yet unexpected move, Liam decides to relocate to the Cliff House, sharing a roof with Steffi and Finn. This living arrangement, born out of necessity for constant care and discretion, raises eyebrows and ignites a flurry of questions from Hope. Why the sudden change? What isn't Liam telling her? Picture Hope standing in the Forrester mansion, her brow furrowed as she processes the news over a cup of coffee, her mind racing with scenarios. She might recall past tensions with Steffi, wondering if this proximity will reignite old flames or simply complicate co-parenting further. The Cliff House, with its panoramic ocean views, becomes a silent witness to this unfolding drama, its walls holding secrets that threaten to spill over. For Steffi and Finn, the burden of secrecy grows heavier with each passing day. Keeping Liam's condition hidden from Hope and the rest of their circle is no easy feat, especially as Hope's intuition kicks into overdrive. Subtle cues, Steffi's evasive answers, Finn's guarded expressions only fuel Hope's suspicion. Will a slip of the tongue or an overheard conversation finally unravel the truth? The tension builds as Steffi and Finn navigate this delicate balancing act, torn between loyalty to Liam and the inevitable confrontation with Hope. Their once sturdy partnership faces new strains under the weight of this shared responsibility, hinting at cracks that could widen if the secret doesn't come to light soon. As Friday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful looms, we're left on the edge of our seats with a tapestry of interwoven stories. Will Spencer's pursuit of Electra Forrester, tempered by her cautious heart, and Luna Nozawa's crafty interference, sets the stage for a love triangle brimming with potential fireworks. Meanwhile, Liam Spencer's battle with a life-altering diagnosis, coupled with a surprising change in living arrangements, deepens the emotional stakes, leaving Hope Logan grappling with unanswered questions and mounting unease. Each character's journey, whether driven by ambition, love, or sheer survival, offers a glimpse into the resilience and vulnerability that define the human experience. So, tune in to witness how these intricate threads of romance, secrecy, and perseverance unravel in the world of B&B. What surprises await? Next, we will explore the intricate web of emotions, regrets, and heartfelt revelations unfolding on The Bold and the Beautiful. From Brooke Logan's bittersweet triumph on the runway to the simmering tensions between Ridge and Eric Forrester over matters of the heart, and Carter Walton's unwavering devotion amidst whispers of temptation, this episode is packed with drama. Join us as we delve into the nuanced dynamics at Brooke's house, the heated confrontations at Forrester Creations, and the quiet backstage moments that hint at unresolved desires. The scene opens in the warm, inviting ambience of Brooke Logan's elegant home, where the scent of fresh flowers lingers in the air and sunlight streams through large windows. Brooke, still buzzing from the adrenaline of the recent fashion show, wraps up a phone call discussing her stunning appearance in the showstopper gown, a masterpiece of shimmering fabric that stole the spotlight. As she hangs up, her daughter Hope Logan enters, her face a canvas of mixed emotions. With a proud smile, Hope declares that Brooke is the reigning queen of the fashion realm, the talk of every couture enthusiast after her breathtaking finale. The show concluded on a perfect note, with Brooke embodying grace and glamour, a vision that left the audience in awe. Yet, behind the compliments, there's a subtle ache in Hope's voice. She confesses how challenging it was to miss the event, to not stand by her mother's side during such a monumental moment. This absence has sparked a period of introspection for Hope. Sitting on the plush sofa with a cup of herbal tea in hand, she admits to Brooke that she's been soul-searching, wrestling with the choices she's made. She and Carter Walton, in their misguided zeal, took steps that were ethically murky, and the weight of those decisions now presses heavily on her conscience. Brooke, ever the nurturing mother, senses the turmoil in her daughter's eyes and gently probes about the current state of Hope's relationship with Carter. Hope's response is laden with uncertainty. It's a tangled mess, she admits, before deflecting with a question of her own, what about you and Ridge? Where do you stand? Brooke's face lights up with a nostalgic glow as they reminisce about the electric chemistry she shared with Ridge on stage, a moment that felt like a throwback to their storied romance, filled with passion and undeniable connection under the runway lights. Hope, her heart aching with remorse, offers a sincere apology. She can't help but wonder if her actions with Carter, perhaps a risky business maneuver or a personal betrayal, have altered the trajectory of Brooke and Ridge's potential reunion. If only they hadn't acted so impulsively, things might have unfolded differently. Determined to right her wrongs, Hope vows to support her mother's happiness. If Brooke yearns to rekindle her flame with Ridge, Hope is all in, ready to champion their love. Brooke, touched by her daughter's earnestness, reaffirms her belief that Ridge is her destined soulmate. With a wistful smile, she whispers, "I'm still his Logan," a nickname that carries decades of history, heartbreak, and hope. Their conversation paints a vivid picture of a mother and daughter bound by love, grappling with past mistakes while dreaming of brighter tomorrows. Meanwhile, the atmosphere at Forrester Creations is charged with familial friction as Ridge Forrester faces off with his father, Eric, in a sleek, modern office adorned with sketches of iconic designs pinned to the walls. Ridge begins by acknowledging Eric's relentless commitment to meddling in his romantic affairs, a dedication that borders on obsession. But gratitude quickly turns to frustration as Ridge's temper flares. He reminds Eric of past grievances, of times when Eric believed Brooke had shattered their trust with betrayal. Eric, his voice steady but firm, counters with a rare admission of fault. He was wrong to judge so harshly, and now he's ready to set the record straight. It's time, he insists, for Ridge to confront his own stubbornness and chart a clear path forward in his love life. The tension escalates as Ridge bristles at his father's audacity. "You don't get to dictate my destiny," he snaps, rejecting Eric's attempt to play matchmaker or divine arbiter of his heart. Eric, undeterred, raises his voice with conviction, asserting that he knows where Ridge's true happiness lies. He's witnessed his son's endless oscillation between two women for far too long, and it's time to end the cycle. Pointing a finger with paternal authority, Eric declares that Ridge's future is with Brooke. There's no other conclusion. He extols Brooke's unmatched spirit, her unwavering loyalty through storms of adversity, and the unique bond they've forged. Ridge, though, pushes back, highlighting Taylor Hayes as another extraordinary woman in his life, someone who has brought healing and stability in her own right. Eric dismisses this, unwavering in his belief that Taylor, while remarkable, isn't the love of Ridge's life. "Stop fighting it," he pleads. "You're not bound by marriage or promises to anyone else." Return to Brooke, where your heart belongs. Their fiery exchange reverberates through the office, a clash of generations and ideals, as designs on the desk flutter slightly from the intensity of their words, symbolizing the chaos of Ridge's divided affections. Backstage at Forrester Creations, where the hum of creativity mingles with the faint scent of fabric and perfume, Carter Walton finds himself lost in reverie. Standing among racks of vibrant garments, he recalls sweeter times with hope, moments of laughter over shared dreams, quiet dinners under candlelight, and promises whispered in softer tones. His daydreams are interrupted by Zend Forrester Dominguez, who strides in with purpose after a discussion with a renowned fragrance consultant. Zend's tone is direct but laced with curiosity as he insists they need to talk. Carter, immediately on edge, wonders aloud if something's amiss with the consultant. But Zend quickly clarifies, admitting he stumbled upon Carter in a seemingly intimate exchange with Daphne, a striking newcomer to their circle known for her expertise and allure. "Is there something brewing between you two?" Zend asks, his eyes searching for truth. Carter is quick to dispel any misconceptions, his voice resolute as he assures Zend that there's absolutely nothing romantic with Daphne. His heart, he emphasizes, is tethered solely to hope. Despite the rocky terrain they've navigated recently, Carter remains a man on a mission to mend their bond. He speaks of late-night reflections, of drafting heartfelt messages he hasn't yet sent, and of envisioning a future where they overcome their missteps. Zend, though, raises an eyebrow, pointing out Daphne's undeniable beauty and charisma. Couldn't she be a tempting distraction? Carter shakes his head, unwavering. His commitment to hope is a lighthouse guiding him through uncertainty, and he's determined not to let fleeting attractions dim that beacon. Their conversation, set against the backdrop of a bustling backstage area with fabric swatches and design boards scattered about, underscores Carter's steadfast loyalty, even as whispers of temptation linger in the air like a subtle, untested fragrance. As this gripping episode of The Bold and the Beautiful approaches, we're poised for a symphony of longing, conflict, and determination. At Brooke's house, a mother and daughter duo confront past errors while pledging to support each other's happiness, with Brooke clinging to the belief that Ridge remains her forever love. At Forrester Creations, a father-son showdown exposes raw truths about love and belonging, as Eric passionately advocates for Brooke while Ridge wrestles with his divided heart. Backstage, Carter's resolute focus on hope shines through, even as curiosity about Daphne threatens to stir the pot. Next, we will immerse ourselves in the passionate undercurrents and unexpected confessions unfolding on The Bold and the Beautiful. From the charged atmosphere of the main office at Forrester Creations, where Ridge and Brooke confront their undeniable chemistry, to the surprising revelations about hidden feelings involving Daphne, Katie, and Carter, this episode is brimming with romantic tension and heartfelt surprises. Let's dive into the intricate dance of longing and loyalty that defines these captivating storylines. A charged reunion in the main office. The drama begins in the sleek, bustling main office of Forrester Creations, where the walls are adorned with framed sketches of iconic designs and the air hums with the excitement of a successful fashion show. Ridge Forrester, ever the polished professional, extends a warm farewell to a buyer who attended the event, promising swift delivery of their order with a charming smile and a courteous kiss on the cheek as she departs. The room still buzzes with the afterglow of the show when Brooke Logan enters, her presence instantly shifting the atmosphere. Ridge, catching her eye, shares the wave of positive buzz surrounding the event, noting that the feedback has been overwhelmingly enthusiastic. Brooke nods, her lips curling into a knowing smile as she remarks that the praise isn't solely for the stunning garments that graced the runway. There's something more personal driving the chatter among fashion insiders. Ridge concedes with a subtle nod that the audience was captivated by seeing Brooke back on the catwalk, her elegance and poise a nostalgic highlight. But Brooke takes it a step further, her voice softening with intent as she points out, "They loved seeing us together." Ridge hesitates, a low murmur of her name escaping his lips. Brooke, but she cuts him off with a rush of emotion. She insists that the entire fashion world is rooting for their reunion, yearning to see the legendary designer and his muse reunited not just professionally but personally. Her mind drifts to a vivid memory of their shared moment on stage, where their gazes locked under the spotlight, a silent promise shimmering between them amidst the applause. "It felt magical," she breathes, her eyes alight with the recollection of that electric connection. Ridge admits it was indeed a powerful moment, yet he grounds the conversation with a dose of reality. It was a performance, orchestrated for the crowd. Undeterred, Brooke presses on, revealing that even his father, Eric, champions their reconciliation, believing their bond is written in the stars. She reminds Ridge of the raw, undeniable spark between them, a chemistry that has always set tongues wagging in their glamorous circle. "The world sees it, and I feel it," she murmurs, her voice laced with longing. "Don't you want this too?" In a bold move, she drapes her arms around his neck, her breath warm against his ear as she whispers, "I'll always be your Logan, now and forever." The office, with its scattered fabric swatches and the faint scent of high-end cologne, becomes a silent witness to this tender, fraught moment where past love clashes with present uncertainties, leaving viewers hanging on the edge of anticipation. Unforeseen feelings surface in a tense exchange. Elsewhere, a different kind of emotional storm brews as Daphne finds herself in a candid confrontation with Katie Logan, set in a quieter corner of the Forrester estate, perhaps near a sunlit courtyard where the murmur of a fountain adds a serene yet deceptive calm to the tension. Daphne, with an earnest tone, defends the purity of her motives, insisting there's no hidden agenda in her actions. Katie, ever perceptive, narrows her eyes and probes deeper, questioning if Daphne is hinting at a genuine emotional bond, a real, profound connection.